Good morning. You're watching the Weiss channel. Okay. Today, we are going to do what's called graphing quadratics. I am recording this as well for the Weiss channel. All right. I'm going to see what happens here. I'm going to turn off the light. Hopefully you don't fall asleep. Okay. Let's see how easy this is. It says graph the function f of x equals 6x squared. What? Here's what we're generally going to do. We're generally going to start every graph with 0. Okay? Can we put phones face down, please? Phones face down. Okay, I want you to watch this. All right. Play it, you too. Phones face down. Thank you. All right. If I put 0 in for x, I put 0 in for x. What's 0 squared? What's 0 times 0? 0. Then what's 6 times 0? 0. So in other words, if x is 0, y is 0, right? Because 0 times 0, 0 times 6 is 0. So there is going to be a point at 0, 0 right there. So you just click on 0, 0. Now, let's put 1 in for x. If I put in 1, what's 1 times 1? 1. And 6 times 1 is 6. So if x is 1, y is going to be 6. 1, 6. All you have to do is plot 2 points, and IXL is going to plot the graph for you. It looks like this. Okay. Basically, if I put in -1, see, if you put in -1, what's -1 squared? -1 times -1 is +1, and +1 times 6 is 6. So not only if you put 1 in, you get 6, if you put -1 in, you get 6. Okay? So this creates what's called a parabola. A parabola is this U shape. Okay? That U shape is called a parabola. So I'm going to submit. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So what if it's -6x squared? Once again, I'm going to start with 0. If I put in 0, 0 squared is 0, right? What's -6 times 0? It's still 0, right? So if I put 0 in for x, y is also 0. Okay? But now, let's put 1 in for x. If I put 1 in for x, 1 times 1 is still 1. But what's -6 times 1? -6, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go to 1 and -6. Boom. There you go. I got it. 4x squared, same thing. I'm going to start at 0, 0. I put 1 in for x, I wind up at 4, right? Because 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, now this looks really hard now. No, I want to make it be 0. Meaning, what plus 2 is 0. -2, does that make sense? Doesn't -2 plus 2 make 0, right? So 0 squared is 0, right? 0 times 0 is 0. And then 5 times 0 is 0 also. Meaning, if I go to -2, right there, -2 is going to make 0. Can I have a nod if you understand what just happened there? Okay. -2 makes 0. Now I want to go to 1, right? If I want to go to 1, does it make sense that -1 will make that happen? Because what's -1 plus 2? 1, right? -1 plus 2 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. And now what's 5 times 1? 5. So I go to -1, 5. Can I please have a nod if you understand what I just did there? Easy, right? Okay. Now, here, this time, if I just had 3x squared, right, I would just put 0, right? In fact, I'm going to put 0. If I put 0 in for x, 0 times 0 is 0, times 3, 3 times 0 is still 0. But after all that, I'm going to add 2. What's 0 plus 2? 2. So when I go to 0, I'm actually going to go to 2 because it's plus 2. Boom. Okay. And just like I did in the first two problems, I'm going to go to 1 now. Now I'm going to go to 1. Okay. What's 1 times 1? 1 times 3 is 1 times 3 is 3. Now what's 3 plus 2? 5. So when I put in 1, I go to 5. Can I please have a nod if you understand what I just did there? Okay. What? Negative parentheses x minus 4. Oh my God, that's hard. No. What's going to make this 0? What minus 4 is 0? Positive 4, right? Can I have a nod, please, right? 4. I'm going to go to 4 right here. Okay. So if I put in 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 squared is 0. Even the negative of 0 is still 0, right? So I'm going to click on 4 and 0. Okay. Now I'm going to go to 5 because 5 minus 4 makes 1, right? 5, okay. 5 minus 4 is 1, right? 1 squared, or 1 times 1 is 1. The negative now, what's the negative of 1? The negative of 1 is just -1. Can I please have a nod if you understand why it's -1? So if I put in 5, it's going to be -1. Right there. 5, -1, right? I need a nod. Are we okay with what just happened there? That wasn't so bad. Six x squared minus 3. Okay, I'm going to put 0 in for x. 0 times 0 is 0. 6 times 0 is 0. But after the 0, I have to go minus 3. Okay. So if I go to 0, I've got to go to minus 3. Boom. Okay. No problem. Once again, I'm going to put in 1. 1 times 1 is 1, right? 6 times 1 is 6. What's 6 minus 3? 3. So when I put in 1, I'm going to go to 3. Done, right? Easy. Okay. All right. I want to make 0. I got something plus 2. What do I put in for x? Negative 2. Thank you, Lisette, right? Negative 2. I'm going to go negative 2. And negative 2 plus 2 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Negative 6 times 0 is still 0, right? So I'm going to go to negative 2 and 0, right? I want to make 1 now. Okay. Does it make sense that I will go to negative 1, right? Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. Okay. 1 times 1 is 1. What's 1 times negative 6? Negative 6, right? So at negative 1, I'm going to go to negative 6. Can I have one more nod? Does that make sense? We good? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. What's my, I'm already at 71 on my SMART score. See that? Two times x plus 7. What do I put in for x to make this 0? Negative 7, right? I'm going to go to negative 7. Boom. Right? Negative 7. Now, right? Because negative 7 plus 7 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, right? How do I make this 1? I'm going to go from negative 7. Now I'm going to put in do I put in 1? If I put in 1, what's 1 plus 7? 1 plus 7 is 8. Remember, I was at negative 7, so I'm going to go to negative 6, right? Because negative 6 plus 7 makes 1, right? Does that make sense? Right? And 1 times 1 makes 1. What's 2 times that 1? 2, right? So at negative 6, I go to 2. Boom. Can I have one more nod, right? That's not so bad, okay? Woo, look at this hard-looking one. Okay. Here's x plus 6. Where am I going to start to make this 0? Negative 6, right? Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. 0 squared is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. Well, what's 0 minus 1? Negative 1, right? So at negative 6, right? I'm putting negative 6. I'm going to go to negative 1. Right? Negative 1 is right here. Negative 6, negative 1. Can I please have a nod if you understand what just happened there? Okay. So since I was at negative 6, I think I'm going to move to what now? Positive 5? Negative 5, right? I'm going to do negative 5. Okay. What's negative 5 plus 6? 1. What's 1 times 1? 1. Times 8 is 8. What's 8 minus 1? 7. So I'm going to go to negative 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Do we see what just happened there? Not so bad. Okay. My smart score is at 79. I'm going to do one more. Okay. What do I put in for x if it's x minus 9? Positive 9, right? I'm going to go to positive 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. 0 squared is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 7, I'm going to go to 7. Can I have a nod? Where am I going to 7? I'm going to go to 9. Here's 9. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Right? So now I'm going to go to 10. What's 10 minus 9? 1. What's 1 squared? 1. What's 3 times 1? 3. What's 3 plus 7? 10. Right? So at 10, I'm going to go to 10. Right? Boom. Smart score 83. Rock and roll. Okay, that's what we're doing today. All right. Unfortunately, due to the early release day, we only have 2 minutes left. All right. But I'm hoping that you will be able to get to this today. Okay. You've been watching the Weiss channel.